but these guys are pretty much there. You see the difference in size? It's about half, right? And then you can see from what we just did. We went from this stage, and that's about doubled to that stage. So these are pretty nice. And you can feel the temperature on these. These feel nice. These have been out for 2.5 hours or so. Right? So these are ready to go. See how they're nicely, just nice and stringy and come out. So these are ready to rock and roll. So let me teach you the basic technique of how to make a pizza. I'm going to come right over here. Right when you take it out, you know, when you start with it, let's get some flour on there so it's not too sticky. When you start with it, you want a nice, perfect round shell, right? If you don't have it round, you're not going to have a round pizza, okay? So from here, all we're doing is we're going to make the cornicione. That's the outer rim of it, the crust of it. And you start from the middle and you're pushing the air out towards it. Turning it, pushing the air out towards it. Turning it, pushing it out. You never want to push down on this outer edge. If you push down, you'll never get that back. It'll just be flat right there in that area. Okay? Pushing it up. Slowly getting bigger. You're slowly forming that like cornicione.
So even if you grab a Trader Joe's,
do the exact same thing. I would take it out and leave it out for an hour and a half. Bring up the temperature to it. It feels about this. It's about 65. 4 minutes. Okay, and then from here, this is, I don't know what this technique is called, but this is a traditional Italian technique where your hands right here at 2 o'clock, your bottom hand's down here at 7 o'clock, okay? So all you're doing here is you're keep your hand down, pushing out, pulling towards you, letting go, and then bringing it over here. So this side went to this side. Now you do it again. It's turning about a quarter each time, right? Pushing out, pulling it back into your hand. Pushing out, put it back in. See how it's slowly getting bigger and bigger, right? Pushing out, pulling it into your hand. Just when you guys are doing this, do it really slow because it's very foreign and it takes a while to really get a hold of it. You're pushing out, pulling it over. Pushing out, pulling it over. Pushing out, bring your hand down, catching it on the other side, right? Do it a couple more times. Okay? Okay, so that looks good. From here, you want to pick it up. There's a bunch of different techniques you can use. This is what technique we use. From here, all you're doing is you're putting it inside your fingers right there, and you're really pulling the cornicione. Now you're not pushing here because you're going to wreck your cornicione, right? You're just slowly pulling. Gravity's pulling it down, making it bigger also. Slowly pulling. Slowly pulling. You're not using your knuckles either. If you use your knuckles, you're going to get real thin spots in the middle. You're slowly pulling. This thing's pretty good. So that's about the size you want. From here, you want to make sure you have the bottom flour nice, and then placing it down. You don't have enough. You don't have you want to do as little flour on the bottom as possible, because in this oven, flour burns first. Just enough to keep it from sticking. Top your pizza. This oven it's pretty cold right now. Like I was saying earlier, if you're able to keep your hand there that long, it's pretty cold. But I can keep the floor at about 650 degrees. The ceiling is around 200 degrees hotter, around 800, 900 degrees, right? As you can see, it's all wood. Let's go over different techniques. We always keep our flame on this side, and we place our. Let me come like that. This is our turning wheel, right? This is what turns the pizzas. This is our pizza peel that we put the pizzas on, and we place them in the pizza, right? So with this, we put 6 pizzas in at a time. This will be our first spot, second spot, third spot, fourth, fifth, sixth. All your heat's coming from this side, so when you're baking the pizza, you're watching that side, left side, right? I mean, come over here. So when you place it in, you want to push it in, stop it, pull it. Don't leave this in for too long. It will heat up and cause the pizza pizza sticking onto your pizza peeler, right? So from this point, you know, every time you have pizzas in there, I want a flame. That's what really gives you the color. We put our wood on the side to dry it out. So watch, right when it hits the wood, it's gonna light up right away. See how you're getting that arc across the dome? That's really what you want. It's see how it's right now? When you're cooking the pizza, all you're doing is you're looking at that left side, because that's where most of your heat's coming from. You're watching the blisters on the left side, and that's what your indicator for when you know when to turn it, right? So the top of the flame is melting your cheese, and the side is really cooking the cornichone for you. It's just, and then I'll show you how to turn it after this.
How many times does it turn?
Traditionally, it's only 3 times. Here we do it until it's done. You know, traditionally also, pizza's only cooked for 60 to 90 seconds. It's really, really fast. So see how we're getting all this nice color on this left edge right here? Still pretty cool on it. It's not cooking very fast. Let me throw some. Okay, see how it's nice and colored on the side? So this is how you turn it. You come in from the side. You won't come in from the bottom. You'll get a hole that way. You want to come from the side, pick up a little bit, pull towards you, bring it back. Always back on the same circle that you placed it on. Because right when you put that pizza in there, it's cooling off that surface. You know, if I were to move this over to this side, it's going to burn that bottom because nothing has been over there. You're going to go exactly where that circle's been. So now all you're doing is you're watching that left side again. You're watching for the color on that side. Okay? From here, I want everybody to kind of try to get a feel of. It's kind of harder to do with this because there's no toppings on it, so it's very light. But let's have everybody, each person, try to turn this thing in there so they can kind of get a feeling of what they're doing. First, just make sure you have this here. It's super hot right now.
So put it in place, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
So put it in place.
So you can put it wherever. You can practice it here too if you want. It makes it a little bit easier. Turn it. So you go from the left side, push it up, pull back. There you go. Go under it.
Go under here.
Yep. Directly back onto the initial circle. Perfect.